everyone, Sparkle Sprinkler here. If you're new to my channel, welcome y'all. If you're returning, welcome back. This is the third video of my Christmas gifts. I had one yesterday and day before, so if you missed those, you can go back and watch them. We got 5 of these, they're 30 by 40s. Y'all, I have put a huge load on myself with this special project for the nursing homes and assisted livings that I've got going, plus getting these done and my other Christmas gifts. You're going to be seeing a ton of completions over the next couple of months because, well, time crunch, y'all, time crunch, but I've got time to get it done, and so this is what I will be focused on for the next couple of months. So expect to be seeing a lot of these completed, especially those 20 by 20s for the nursing home and the assisted living. So got a load for sure, but so worth it, so worth it. Okay, this one I paid $6.72. I've gotten 5 price matches. If I could speak this morning, y'all, I think I need an extra cup of coffee. I paid $6.72. I've gotten 5 price matches so far, and I've got it down to $4.43, and I still have a couple of weeks to get more price matches on these, y'all. Very pleased. A lot of those 20 by 20s, y'all, I've gotten them below $2 now. So that has been very helpful. In fact, a lot of those price matches that I got went into this, and it paid for a good chunk of it. So that has been super nice. Again, these have no legends. That one says General Store, Santa's Village, and Santa's Village Main Street. Love this. You would just work straight out of the bags on these, and that is going to be so helpful for me. I don't have to worry about heating anything up. Just work it straight out of the bag. If these are in order, we have 14. We have clear, red, and again, they're using that pretty red that I like so much. Probably 921, I think is probably what that is. I think it's 921? I don't remember the color number, y'all. I've got a lot going on in my brain, trying to figure out how to get all this done and make sure everybody gets something, make sure I've got enough of everything. That is a blue. So I've got it, my brain is moving quickly. Orange, that's a light orange. That's a burnt orange. There's our first pearl. Just a lot going on in my noggin, y'all, making sure that everything is here because it takes, sometimes depending on the U.S. Postal. Now these all came FedEx, y'all. I was very pleased because it got here quicker. My postal service, shuckins. I had one package took 3 weeks to get to me, y'all. So I need to make sure I've got everything here that I need. And that's what I feel like Santa. I'm checking my list and checking it about 50 times. These are AB rounds. Let me see if I can get that to focus. Because I want to make sure that I'm not short. Make sure there's no way to judge how many extras I may need between now and Thanksgiving. And I want to make sure I'm not short. So I'm just trying to plan this out best I can before I've even started it, y'all. And I know that plans are going to change as I begin this. So there's that worry. Do I have what I need? Because I certainly want to make sure that every one of them has one of these. And I'm struggling with, I think I've got enough Halloween. Do I have the variety that I would like? No, in the 20 by 20s. Thanksgiving, it's very slim what you can find. So So I don't have the variety I want in that. And then by Christmas time, I'm really going to need a bunch, y'all, because I have a bunch of birthdays coming up in November. So just working to get the birthdays done for sure. Because I've got a ton coming up in November. I mean, like 16, I think it was. So there's that. And then I got to have in case they want a Thanksgiving, and then I got to have Christmas for September, October, November. Once I get them all completed, y'all, I'll be good to go. It's just getting all this underway. And I want it to be as streamlined as I can get it, but it's just getting them all completed, because I mean, I'm going to need like 30 Christmas, it looks like. Maybe more than that. Look how pretty this is. Now this one does have a legend. You got 11 colors in it. Look how pretty this is. Oh my goodness. So my mind's busy, y'all. It's preoccupied with planning. So I'm a bit, not frazzled, just occupied, if you will. Okay, so it says we've got 11 colors. I got 11. The last bag is number 11, so we'll see. Okay, these are green. That beautiful blue. A light orange and a darker orange. And then we have a burnt orange. Then, let's see what these are. These are dark gray. These are teeny tiny seed bead pearls, y'all. Tinies. Get this to focus a little better. Tiny tinies. And then the next size up. And I do have all 11 colors. So if you see me shift gears in this and hear me say this is how I'm doing it, it's because the gears are probably going to shift about 50 times in this if all is said and done. But I'm just going to find the best way to make this work, the easiest way to make this work, and roll with it. And as I start working on it, as I start giving, you know, out everything, especially 1st of October, that will be my true telltale when I take the October birthdays and change out for Halloween, and then how many are cognitive enough to tell me I want a Halloween. This was $6.72. I got 4 price matches, $4.82 so far. How many of them are cognitive enough to tell me I would like to have a Halloween mid-month, if possible, or my birthday's late in the month. I would like to just have Halloween. You know, who knows how this is going to go. And then I can make notes to know next time. And the coordinators have been kind enough to let me know that there's many of them that will want to keep their birthday up. So that means I need 2 frames. One for the birthday because they want to keep it. And then the second frame for Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, Valentine's, and spring. So they will have, some of them will have 2 because they're so proud of things that they get. They're not going to want to change it out. Now, she said probably by next year, they'll want to change, they'll be okay to change out the birthday, but I certainly don't want them to feel like I'm taking something that I've given to them away. So we've run into that. As I said, this is going to change, y'all. So I have now ordered more birthdays. So that way, because I was planning to have those to put back into the binder to give out to others. But I'm certainly not going to take something away from them that they want to keep. I'm going to leave it. And they'll just have 2 frames in their room. This one I paid $5.47. I've gotten 6 price matches on it. And I've got it down to $3.99. So as I said, y'all, the gears are going to shift as we go through this. So if you hear me talk differently about this, that's why. It's just like now I'm learning. They're not going to want you to take that. There's going to be some that want to keep it. And they will be keeping it because it is theirs. It will be changed only if they want it changed, because I certainly do not want them to think I've taken something away. And they'll just get 2 frames. And the other frame will be used to change out for the spring or summer or Halloween or Christmas or whatever. So I've ordered more frames. They're en route to me now. I've got enough that every room can have 2 frames. That way, it problem solved. And I don't have to say, well, I've got to wait for a frame to come in. No, everything's going to be here. Just like with my retirement, y'all. Everything will be here. Just like my retirement stash. And that way, if something happens to a frame, I've got spares. Because I have no spares right now. So there's that. It's not really a wrinkle in it, but that is something that I had not thought of, because they're going up soon, y'all. The first round will be going out very soon. And she said there was going to be 1 or 2 in September that are not going to want to take that birthday down. They're going to want to leave it. They're going to want to enjoy it probably for the rest of their life. So there's that. So it changes. It's going to change as we go. That's a dark red, a light red, a green, burnt orange. That is a thick bag of small. There's those. There's those. Then we have the green, the purple, and the orange. And you're going to be seeing completions from those 20 by 20s very soon. Because like I said, they start going in the rooms September 1st. Okay, this was $5.47. I've gotten 6 price matches so far. And I have now paid $3.99 for this beautiful thing, y'all. Look how pretty that is. $3.99. And I have time to get even more price matches on it. Then we have this one. I paid $5.96. I've gotten 3 price matches, and I've got it down to $4.36. Oh, wow. The Santa's face is diamond painted, and if number 5 is green, the Santa's face is going to be green. That may be changed out, and I have plenty of pearls to do that with. We will see what the color is, but this looks like, I'll show you. The print on it is green. If number 5 is a green pearl, that's going to be changed out for a white pearl or something. Or I may keep this one for myself, pull another. So if you see me working on a different one than this, that's why, because I didn't have any cream colored to do okay, because all of this is going to be probably the same color as the face. So far, everything's been printed. That's not. So we'll see. So if you don't see this one completed, you know I changed it out for a different one. And I just kept this for myself. Because, see, let me show you what I'm talking about. So far, all of the Santa skin tone has been printed. This is not. This is all green. Is that... We'll see what number 5 is in this pack. Okay. If it's cream, we're okay. But if it's green like it's showing, yeah, I'm not doing that. And I don't have time to be changing things out, so I will probably just change out diamond painting. So if you don't see this one completed, you know that I changed that out. Let's see what number 5 is. "16 colors in this one. Clear, red, green, green, and they have done his face in orange. Y'all, this one will not be used. This one will be changed out. I would not suggest ordering this unless you like an orange face Santa. If I can find a champagne, I will change it out, but this will, I don't have time for that. So I will pull another 30 by 40 that I have, and I'll just work it, and you'll see the completion of it. And that'll be, I'll kind of try to film the unboxing of it so you can see it, and I'll attach it to the video of the completion. So I wouldn't suggest ordering this unless you like an orange face Santa. So this will be kept for myself. Let me see what number 9 is, because number 9 is in his face too. They put purple in his face, y'all. Orange and purple. So, yeah. I may just return this one. I've got time. I've got 90 days. I may just set this aside and put this as a return. Because y'all, I'm too busy now. I've got too much going on with all of this. I don't have time to be changing things out. So this one's probably going to be a return. I'm going to set it aside and just return this one. Be done with it. So, I will put the product number in the description, and I will put out beside it returned, so you will know what the product number is for this, so you don't accidentally order it yourself. So, we're going to write on this return, and I'm going to put it right up here. And I'll pull another one, and you'll just see it work on. And like I said, I'll make myself a note to do an unboxing of the one that I pull, so you can see it unboxed, and I'll attach it to the completion video when I finish it up. So out of all of these, that is the only one I've had problem with, y'all. Now, do I have enough diamonds and pearls? That is yet to be seen. We'll soon be finding out. Because these are going to be, I've decided to put them in a binder, even though it won't be full, but to put 2 full binders on top and bottom and put it on something hard and let it sit to flatten them out for me. Look how pretty. Very pretty. $16 in this if they are in order. We got a thick bag of clear. We have red. We have a light gold, green, a light blue, a dark blue, that is a light orange, a burnt orange, purple, a turquoisey blue, just a very few black. Here's our first pearl, purple, pink, white, and then there's our last pearl. All right, y'all. So out of all of these, only one has to be returned. Not bad. This one was $5.96. I've gotten 4 price matches so far. I've got it down to $4.35. And like I said, I'll just pull another one to replace that one with the orange face. Orange and purple face, should I say. And I'll just remember to film it as an unboxing, and then I'll show that filming of unboxing with the completion. Alright, y'all, that's it. Y'all take care. The product numbers will be in the description. I will have them 1 through 5, and number 4 will be the product number, and I will put in bold letters, capital letters, returned, so you can write that product number down so you don't make the mistake of order that one too. Okay? Alright, y'all, take care. I will see all of you tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye.